So we're going to now tackle 2 steps in one go. If you look carefully at steps 10 and 11, so this is the front uprights and the rear uprights, the actual steps use exactly the same components and are exactly the same, thanks to Tamiya's symmetry of design. So important thing here is we need the D10 components. So technically we're doing 4, basically 4 of those. So there's your D10 components. I've got 4 of those in here. And then you've got the J components, and the J components are these guys here, and there is a stamp on them. I don't know if they're going to pick this out on camera, but I shall certainly try with the light that I have. There's an A and a B stamped here, so that denotes a J1 with the A and J2 with the B. And this diagram here is trying to get you to, when you put the J components in and the D components together, you're going to get this flat area facing upwards. If you can get the sort of symmetry, you've got this flat area across the top. That's what it's trying to get at there for you. Okay, and then when you place this component onto the axle, we're going to be at a 15 degree for the front, and for the back a 25 degree. So that's the only difference between steps 10 and 11, is the degree in which this sits. Okay, so we'll put them all together. Also, for this step 10 and 11, we need these components from the component bag. We need these little guys here, BA1s. They're the 4 by 12mm step screws. So it's 4 for each step, so 8 in total, as you can see here. We need these guys here, which are the BA8s, which are the 3 by 8mm screws. Again, we need 4 for each step. So for 10 and 11, I'm using all 8. We also need the axles, the wheel axles, the BA31s. Again, 2 for each step, so I'll have the 4. And of course we need BA19s, which would normally be the metal bushings, but again I'm replacing those with my bearings. Okay, wonderful. So let's get them, put these together. So let's pop these together, show you how to do this. So this is what we're going to be making. We're making this first, so they're the same on both steps, and I'll show you the difference between how you get the different angles of 15 and 25, but they're the same. So you get your A, so this is your J A part and your D10 part. So here's our D10 part, and we take our D10 part, and this is the flat edge upwards, and we take our J, and this is the B, J and part B, and we pop them together. We use the king pins, which are these BA1s or step screws. I tend to get that going because it's quite soft, so we can get that going by finger and then screw that tight. Okay, there we go. And then there we go. Let's pop in that tight, and then other side. Don't go too mad because it's quite soft. Just nip them up and then give it, just give it a jiggle so it should move freely. There we go. It's a little stiff at first, but just jiggle it free. There we go. Right, so now we need to take our BA31, and again I've put, rather than the BA19, I put my bearing on, and we pop that through so it goes all the way through. Okay, there we are, that's all the way through. So now we've got that. This is going to be the B. Okay, so we've got our A and we've got our B's. Okay, so pop a bit of grease in the cup of the drive cup, just spread that around. and not too much grease here, just enough so that there's no wear. And you can see I'm just sort of moving that around, and put a bit of grease on the end of your drive outputs from your axles. That's right, lovely. In my case, you pop your BA19. In my case, it's my bearing. Okay, that's that bit done. So now we've got both the A's and the B's. Okay, now how it works is you take your axle assembly, and this is what we did on the first one, and you put the A assembly on the left hand side and the B assembly on the right hand side here, and that gives you the 15 degrees. And to get the 25 degrees, you rotate them round. So you put the B assembly, yeah, here onto the left hand side. So the B assembly, which is this one, goes onto here, and you just move that around and it slots into place once you've got everything lined up. And there we are. Just line up the draft shaft, and then you do the other side as well. So you put the A on the right hand side, and that will be like that. There we are. So that will give you the 25 degree angle as you're looking at it instead. So that's how you get the difference between the 25 and the 15. You just move the assemblies around, and then all we do is secure these with these little BA 8s, which are the 3mm by 8mm, one on this side and one on this side. And you, again, don't go too mad with these because they are quite soft plastics, so it's just literally to hold those cups in. Oh, it does help if you put it through the right one with the hole in it. Come on, Foster, get it right. So yeah, and then tighten those down. So that technically is both steps 10 and 11 together. One of them giving you the 15 degree that you need, and the other giving you the 25 degrees. And it's quite easy, and when you need to refer back to this, all you need to do is just refer back to the drawing and switch which assembly A and B is on the left or the right hand side. You can identify which one is the 25 and which one is the 15 by that manner. So it's quite straightforward. Quite smart, aren't they, Tamiya? That's very smart indeed. So there you are. So steps 10 and 11 are now done, and they're done together. Okay, this one's got the 25 degree and this one's got the 15 degree.